Hello, everyone, Randy here for the Mod Pack review. You've all been waiting for the John Deere Mod Pack here. This includes the 4020 and the 4840 and 4440 and 4630 and like every tractor in between, right, everyone? So Farming Sim in 19 here, by the way, and we are on the Automokes map. I know like a lot of times when I do mod reviews, everyone is always asking what map I'm on. So we're on the Automokes map here, by the way. And yes, we're going to be looking at the John Deere Mod Pack from Tired Iron Modding here. I will have the links down below in the description if you want to download these tractors. Again, these come from his Facebook page here. And like I said, it's pretty much the entire suite of older John Deere tractors here. So again, 4020 up through the 40, let's see what's here. I got the 4840 right there. So yep, up through the 4840. There's also the 55 series in here. What else do we got here? None of the bigger 55s. Actually, no, were the bigger 55 series in here? Did I miss them? I don't think the bigger 55 series was in here, if I remember correctly. Nope. So again, 4840, that's probably, I think, about the largest tractor in this pack here. So yeah, it goes up to the 4455, so you don't have any like the 4955. None of the 60 series tractors, none of those are in here from what I've seen. But anyway, again, I'm just, yeah, massive number of tractors here. For those who are looking for them, here they are. So again, the links will be down below in the description. Let's just start in the store. We got a lot of tractors to cover, so I'm going to try to cover these as quickly as possible here. So starting with what I got. It comes in, I believe it's 6 different tractor packs, if I remember correctly, Kevin. 4020. 40 through 4430. These are the cabless, or yeah, open station ones, by the way. So 40 through 4430. Let's see, let's get this going here. 40 through 4440. 40 through 4450, 40 through 4450. Oh, and that's four-wheel drive and two-wheel drive. I should make note of that. 40 through 4455, four-wheel drive. 40 through 4455, two-wheel drive. And that's all the cabless ones. So again, if we just, they're pretty much all the same configurations. Not a whole lot of difference there configuration-wise. 4020. I think this tractor's been released already. This tractor's been out for a while. Just it's part of the pack. I don't think there's anything particularly special in this one that I know of. Let's see what's here. Yeah, they're worth noting of them. There are a significant number of error messages I noticed with some of these tractors. 4020 here's one of them. Again, the 4020 I think was previously released. It's just I think he added it in with a pack or something. But anyway, wide, narrow, duals, weights. Let's see what's here. ROPS, canopy. I'll have to say that's a rather interesting option. Front loader attacher. All that stuff there. So again, 4430, pretty much the same. You got weights, and of course has the newer suitcase weights on there. Same tire configurations. I have to say it looks rather interesting. 4030 with tricycle on the front. I can't say I've seen that option very often, but 4230 does change a couple things, like the exhaust. That's really the only thing that's changing there as far as I know. Very nicely done on the rear end for the most part, although it's got the weird European hitch on there. I'm not sure. I guess that's got a lot of European equipment in the game. Might as well have it, right? Kind of makes sense. Let's see what's our front loader attach on that one as well. And again, I probably won't go through every single tractor because there's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Front loader attacher, wheels on this one as well. There's that one. Moving on, 44. This is a four-wheel drive one. Again, there's two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive with some of the models. The 50 and 55 series. I believe it's the 50 series when John Deere started doing the four-wheel drive. So 40 series was the last of the two-wheel drive only ones. Well, for the most part, you could get some four-wheel drive or hydraulic assist options on some of the other ones, but don't think those are part of the pack from what I've seen. So yeah, there's the weights on that one. Of course, no tricycle option for this one. It'd be rather interesting to see a four-wheel drive. Yeah, like what we consider four-wheel drive, a three-wheel drive tricycle? That would be weird. Okay, anyway, moving on. 40, that's the two-wheel drive, 40, 50. And again, it goes up to the 4450 there. Front loader attacher, wheel weights, all that good stuff. Weights on the front of that tractor as well. Got the 55 series. That doesn't really change much there, obviously. Weights on that one. I gotta say, don't see, at least around where I live anyway, don't see too many cabless 50-55 series. Even 40 series usually are almost all cabbed. But that is a legitimate option to get it without a cab. 55 series two-wheel drive. Weights again, tires, front loader, all those good options. So that's under the small tractors. By the way, there's tractors under all the tractor categories. By the way, got small, medium, and large tractors. So if we go to the medium here, go through the list here, 40 through 4430 cabbed, 40 through 4440 cabbed, The 4450 cabbed, that's four-wheel drive. The 40 through 4450 two-wheel drive cabbed. 40 through 4455 four-wheel drive, and then the 40 through 4455 two-wheel drive cab. So that's the, is there 6 on there? I think that's 6 on them, right? Something like that. Anyway, so again, pretty much the same options. That one, nothing really different here. Just that they got cabs on them, all the same options, all the same sizes, weights, tires, front loader attachers. Same thing with those. I won't go through all these because, like I said, they're pretty much all the same once you get the going through the options. The options really don't change a whole lot. As I said again, there are some concerning error messages with the Tractor 7, so just worth noting. You know, PTO attachers and i3D errors and stuff like that. So they're not perfectly error-free. A little disappointed in that one. I was hoping to see a little bit better quality in that regards. I can also see from the model, everyone, that the model is probably, for those of you with lower-end computers, you may just want to take note that these tractors probably are going to be hard on your computers. Kind of assume that as much, too, from the file size and download. These do have a fairly good file size on them. So just something to make note of there. And then the large tractors, I guess, 4630, 4640, and 4840. Not entirely sure why you split them up. I guess the 4840 and 4640 are different enough, I guess. I don't know. No idea. But yeah, there's the 4640. Again, just weight options and wheel setup. That's the only options on that tractor. And same thing for the 4840, just weights and wheel options. No other options on that. That's what the rear end of that tractor looks like. Again, very nicely done on the rear end. The rear end looks really good on these tractors. Not sure I care much for the European hitch, but that's maybe just personal preference. Rest of it looks really good if you ask me. And then, of course, the 4630. Pretty much the same. I think the rear end on these pretty much is almost all the same across all of them, isn't it? I'm thinking. Oh, and I just noticed something. Ooh. Okay, I did not notice that before. And we got a bit of a skewing going on there. Oh, well. Minor details, I guess, in some regards. But yeah, and that tractors look really good. So let's just hop back out here and back to the shop here, everyone, and that's what the tractors look like. I don't know, just hop in one of them here, 4840, always one of my personal favorites here. Let me turn up the sound here so you folks can hear these tractors. And I'm saying that sounds like pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's maybe. I think these tractors are supposed to have like custom sounds from them, if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure if they're all the same. That was a 4840. Let's try a 55 series here. Yeah, I would say that sounds a little bit different, doesn't it? Sounds a little meaner. Okay, then what else do we got here? That was a 40. How about a 30? Where do we have a 30? There's a 55, 40, 50, 4430. How about a 4440? That sound, I'd say, about the same. That was about the same sound. So might not be a whole lot of difference between the sounds on these tractors, and to be honest, in real life, there's probably not much difference. Let's, of course, get like 4020. That was probably going to sound a little bit different there, but again, the rest of these tractors are probably going to sound about the same. So again, everyone, I think that's going to do it for this mod review here. I'm not sure what else we can talk about. Again, there's just a lot of tractors in this pack here. We didn't have really time to probably go through all of them in a relatively quick video. So again, if folks want to check these tractors out, download links will be in the description down below there. Just click on that there, and you can, again, there's 6 different tractor packs here. So again, 6 different tractor packs if you want to download all of them. So that, if folks have any comments or questions on this, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.